Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is Sega's GameCube version of Sonic Adventure 2, which was released for the Dreamcast last year. Rather than just do a straight port of the Dreamcast version, what Sonic Team has done is gone back and tweaked the game graphically to take advantage of the GameCube hardware, and actually gone back and really sort of tweaked and added new gameplay elements to the game that range from new multiplayer modes and multiplayer games to like a greatly fleshed out chow raising feature. We've actually had a chance to play around with the import Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which was released in Japan around Christmas time at the end of last year. And we've sat down and had some time with the American version as well. That is due out in February here. They're basically the same game. Obviously the American version is the default language settings are set to much more user-friendly English. Gameplay in the single-player mode of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is basically the same. You'll choose the hero or the dark side, and you'll be able to play as Sonic, Tails, or Knuckles on the hero side, and Dr. Robotnik, Rouge, and a new character called Shadow, who's kind of like the anti-Sonic on the dark side. They both have their own individual story paths and endings, and they all sort of intertwine. The two biggest extras that you're going to notice in the game are going to be the chow raising and the new multiplayer games. The chow raising has been completely expanded. In the original game, what you would do would obviously be collect animals and chow drives, which are these crystals which you could feed the chow, take them to the garden and feed them to the chow. And when you're in the chow garden within the game, you could participate in races, feed your chow, basically take care of them, pet them, things like that. And you could also download them into the Dreamcast's VMU and sort of play a chow minigame. Instead of raising your chow in the VMU like the Dreamcast, what you're able to do in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube is actually link it up to Sonic Advance, which will be out roughly around the same time. Through the GBA link cable, you'll be able to actually transport chow from Sonic Advance to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and vice versa. When you move a chow from, say, the GameCube version to the Game Boy Advance version, what you're able to do is play mini games with it, feed it, pretty much do a lot of the same stuff that you can do in the GameCube version, which is really cool. And it looks a lot better than the VMU, obviously, and it's in a lot of ways much more fun. The other expanded feature in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is the two-player games. You had like a small assortment of them in Sonic Adventure 2 for the Dreamcast, mostly racing and mostly racing on foot with Sonic and Shadow. And what Sonic Team has done for the GameCube version is really made the multiplayer mode more than just an afterthought. There's quite a few different types of games that you can play against another player, and they're much more fleshed out. They've even added in characters that you haven't seen before. For GameCube owners who have been taking advantage of the component cables for the system and enjoying the progressive scan mode available in certain games, you'll be pleased to hear that it looks as though Sonic Adventure 2 Battle will actually support that feature, which will allow for some very, very nice visuals on high-end TVs.
Not its speed, he must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp. Shadow, I'm the world's ultimate life form. Farewell.
Overall, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is turning out to be a pretty solid game for the GameCube. It's got quite a few enhancements over the Dreamcast version, which don't make it quite a new game, but they definitely make it worth checking out if you enjoyed the first one. It still has some rough edges because of sort of a troublesome camera in certain levels, but overall it is a pretty fun game, and the GameCube's kind of thin on platformers right now, so if you like Sonic, if you like platformers, you might want to check it out.